Welcome to the CFD tutorial, where we'll go over how to carry out a CFD analysis. We are sometimes asked by the client to conduct a CFD analysis to validate our HVAC design. The analysis helps us look at the airflow distribution and thermal diffusivity in a space, so we can adjust our diffuser and grills layout to optimize the airflow throughout the space and avoid having any stagnant air pockets in the space that can result in hot or cold spots. There's also thermal comfort to the occupants of the space, as you'll be able to see the air temperature flowing through the occupied zones. This all, of course, translates to energy efficiency and enhanced indoor air quality. This tutorial is divided into sections, where we'll be going over how to draw a geometry in IES, add components, run an energy model, and then run the CFD simulation. Lastly, we'll be taking a detailed look into how to interpret CFD results and how to best present our findings. When opening IES, it's important to note the IES version number. As of IES 2024, there is no backwards compatibility, meaning that if you start a project on IES 2022, you cannot open it on IES 2024 or previous versions. To get started, click on New Project, and you could either select from an existing template, or we could just go ahead and choose none. Create project, and then the first thing we want to do is assign our location, and we could do that either from here, Applicate, or by double clicking the location at the bottom. We're choosing a location because when we run the energy simulation, IES will use the ASHI weather database for the location we assign our project. So let's choose Toronto Pearson for our case, and then click Next. Stay with the ASHI database and then click Next. Now we can acquire the weather data, and in the design weather data, we can see the temperatures that we've assigned our location, and we could edit them manually if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and save, close. And from the top here, we can adjust our site rotation. This is especially useful if we're using Revit as a reference point and our geometry is going to match our model. By default, IES is on metric. If you wanted to change it to imperial, you could go to the tools and unit preferences. Now, we could also change our grid setting. So when we're drawing our geometry, we can have increments of 0.1 meter, 0.01 meter, and you could refine it however you want. Let's zoom in to see our grid. And now let's save our project, go to File, Save Project, and it's always best practice to give it your project name and project number. And next we can move on to the model geometry.